Hey Taurus, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There's many layers of meaning. In my readings, I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. I mean that shit, okay? Viewer discretion is advised. Because sometimes, we get away, we forget all about that, and then people start freaking the fuck out when they see these details, you know what I'm saying? So try to remember that, okay? Viewer discretion is advised. All right, ancestors, can we get an overall for Taurus for the rest of August and some insight into what August has been about, where we're going with this coming into September. The ancestors say this. Yeah, all right. Emotional connection, empathy. Okay, working with your emotions. That's very interesting. So, let's find out more. All right, let me just lay the cards out. Ah, my goodness. Right away. Interesting. Whoa, okay. Huh. A lot of emotions on the board. Huh. Ah, very deep. Okay, I'm coming. It appears here that somebody burnt a bridge. It was dang-a-lang slanging, quite possibly. Or they did not pursue what they passionately wanted. Yeah, they didn't pursue it. They didn't reach out to connect. They missed the divine train when it left the station. Yeah, it appears here. And by doing that, they burnt the bridge. Yeah, because there was some deception. Let's head over to the center here. There was some deception. And it was hard to get past it. But somebody is maybe willing to start new, maybe. There's some potential here. If they work real hard, because they burnt the bridge. With this emotional deception, I'm going to go ahead and guess. All right? So the deeper meaning is that there has to be mutual respect around here. That's critical. It's got to be equal eye-to-eye shit happening around here. Absolutely. Until then, somebody is not making a move, unless they're called. That sounds like the feminine. Okay? Unless they are called, they're not coming. I need to know that there's going to be some respect on my name. That's critical, because in this card, that's my Ace of Air card, Ace of Swords energy. In this card, there's little eggs in the back. That represents all the forgotten ancestors who didn't have respect on their name. You see what I'm saying? And in the name of those ancestors, this energy is not moving. Like, oh no, I'm not giving out my good stuff. Not my goodies. Okay? Absolutely. Because I don't want to be forgotten and nameless. Like my ancestors here, who died without respect being on their name. Says this card. I don't think so. Says that card. All right. Fantastic. Let us go into the burnt bridge. Hang on, I'm coming. Yeah, okay, listen. Somebody was solid. Somebody is a solid woman, confident in life, okay? Possibly got her shit together, possibly got some dough. Either way, this woman is accommodating, very nurturing, and very loyal. But if you're not loyal to her, this is the Queen of Earth, there's going to be climate change, right? Cool. So her love that she was offering so sweetly and so generously was burned down to the ground, it appears here. All right? We don't like that back behind the black veil. We don't like to hear that our queens are being treated as such. We don't like that. Okay? Not at all. Okay? So, all right. Okay, fellas, hang on. Hang on, fellas. All right, let's see what we can get done for you. Here's the thing. You got to motivate. You got to go get what you want. Okay? I don't know, because this whole women's lib thing that we live through, this whole hashtag Me Too thing is all very confusing. Don't listen to those people. Please don't listen to those people, but we do have to find what we're going to do about these people. These hashtag Me Too people. They are on a rampage as far as I'm concerned. Okay, side note, ranting. Okay, back to the reading. So anyhow, but you have to know for yourself, fellas. You got to know for yourself what a man is. Don't let some woman walk up to you and tell you what a man is. Okay? I mean, unless it's your mom and you know that she's very expert, you know, you've tried and, you know, you've tested this information, you find it to be sound, pow, listen to it. Or women that you care about. But this whole, you know, women doing what men do, who started that? You know what I mean? Okay. Like, we went from fucking one extreme to the other is all I'm saying. We went from one extreme to the other. So that could be confusing for men who's trying to do the right thing. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the fuck to do. You know, she said, stay away from her, never call her again, you know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go get what you passionately want. Okay? Real women respect that shit. Real women are looking for that shit. You know what I mean? That's what they're looking for. They're looking for the guy who goes and gets it done. Who takes what he wants because he has the authority. He's not stealing. You got to make sure you have that righteous authority. Now, see, the Queen of Pentacles has authority in life. So her authority has to be respected as well. You know what I mean? If she says, no, now, you have to take me on several dates first. Just respect the fucking protocol. Okay? Because if that's all you got to do and then you get some, come on. It's a win-win. That's a win-win. Okay? She gets a couple of free meals and you get some poontang. Okay? Just saying. Okay. So this has made a big impact. This has made a big impact, the fact that some dude didn't go get what he passionately wanted. He didn't walk through the fire. He didn't apologize, quite possibly. He didn't own his shit, quite possibly. I'm sorry, I'm going to move this. He didn't he didn't own his shit, quite possibly. Okay? And so that had a huge impact on the situation. Yeah, he didn't reach out to connect. And so, surprise, he's been sacrificed. He's been sacrificed. Or they sacrificed each other. Or she was like, oh, he burned the bridge. I guess he doesn't want to be over here. That sort of thing. So now he might be like, ah, damn. I do want to be over there, you know, kind of thing. Let's get to deception. Okay, the deception was that somebody was empowered in their emotions, and it turned out that they weren't. Yeah. Somebody had, the deception was that they had the emotional steam to deal with this situation, and they did not. They held their feelings back, in fact. Yeah. And that was a deception that ended up with the burnt bridge. And this is why she's now holding her energy back, because she doesn't find that to be very, very respectful. You know, you're supposed to admit that you feel the same way that I feel. You're supposed to admit that. If you don't admit that, how are we going to move forward? How does moving forward work? You know what I mean? Like, you wanted a seed to grow and you didn't want to water it? Like, what's the point? You know, like, why are you playing at gardening? You know, just don't fucking garden. Just don't touch the seed. Leave the seeds alone, okay? Like, just leave them alone. Because why are you playing? You know, that's completely unnecessary. That's the energy that I get from here. Let us move on. Oh, yes, it's going to be hard work because somebody fell from the throne. That's right. They didn't say what needed to be said. They didn't come and command the situation. They didn't own it. They didn't do what the man does. Okay, this woman is looking for some kind of emperor to take control, take charge. That's what she wants. Okay? But not take charge in a way that disrespects her authority. Hello? It's all about the happy medium. It's all about that equal give and take. Equal respect. Just because we're equal and we respect each other equally doesn't mean we have the same gender role. You know, you have duties as the man, you have duties as the woman, or as the masculine and as the feminine. So just because we respect each other equally doesn't mean we are doing the same tasks, right? So you can't do what the woman does and hold back and hide your feelings because you don't have the same thing to lose. Okay, moving along. That is correct. You have to face, somebody has to face their fear of showing and sharing their emotions. And that's where the potential is. If they can get their head wrapped around that, then maybe we can, you know, pull out of this hole and, you know, and move forward. But the fears have to be faced. Yeah. And quite possibly the masculine is afraid actively at this moment. And that's what's the, you know, that's still making it like it's just raw potential. It's not being developed yet because this hasn't been reconciled. This deception hasn't been reconciled. Okay? Somebody didn't use their words. So that will be a good start to the reconciling of the situation. Let us go on. We've got the King of Cups here. We got the Queen of Cups there. Let's talk about it. Okay, Queen of Cups, the loving woman, let me tell you something. This is to toughen you up. Yeah, you're out there being sweet. Yes, you're out there being too generous to these fools. Absolutely. Okay, or whoever is in the receiving position. Being too kind. Way too kind to others and not kind enough to yourself. And so that's why this had to happen. Yeah, yes. The whole thing had to be burnt down. That's why. Because you need to understand what time that it is. You don't just go giving around top shelf shit like that to just anybody. Or even if this is a special person, if they're not in their right mind or their right consciousness space or their right heart space, you are not authorized to share this top level love with them. Okay? You have to love them by getting out of the way and backing the fuck off so they can learn their lesson without hurting you. Okay? Self first. That's critical. And that's why you're going through this karma. It's to toughen you up. It's to toughen you up. It's bittersweet. It's not a punishment. It's not because you did something wrong. It's not wrong to love. It's not wrong to give. Okay? But there is a right and a wrong way to love somebody. Keep sweat. Anybody old school out here? Hello? Absolutely. You got to love them right. Starting with yourself. Starting with yourself. Because you are the sample. You are the reference point. Okay? Just like a good child will be fucking up if their parents don't put the right boundaries at the right time, to the right degree. You know what I'm saying? Okay? That has to happen. Otherwise, the child is going to start sliding right off the road, right off the straight and narrow, and they're going to be going off, running into the woods, getting themselves mauled by a bear or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to have a clear reference point for this person's soul, for this person's energy to lock onto your signature and know that you are to be respected. Okay? Toughen up. Okay? Too sweet. Too sweet. Okay, great. Let us move on. You want a long-lasting relationship. You're real firm on that. You're real firm on that. You're going to reach your goal, too, if you stay firm on that. Okay? Long-term stability, reaching your goal, hitting the target. Yeah, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Absolutely. Yeah, make sure those boundaries are real firm. And that's how you reach your goal of getting the kind of relationship that you want. Ten of Cups. You are the Ten of Cups. Commitment material. Absolutely. That's truth, because I got the Ace of Swords here. That's the truth. You ain't crazy. That's the truth. So, that's going around today, apparently. So yeah, that's where you need to make sure to keep doing what you're doing in terms of holding your energy, and making people put respect on your name. That's important. Okay, and that's favorable judgment. Okay, favorable judgment and ultimate favorable outcome here with the Ten of Cups. Commitment. Being centered within the self, not moving off your square. All right? Wait for the good shit. That's what I get here. Hold out for the good shit. And if this person is your person, then let them figure this burnt bridge thing out. Okay? Because y'all are apparently still emotionally connected. Okay? And they know they fucked up at this point. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working well. It's working well for you. It's working well for them. All right? I hope that message helped you. I really do. If you need a personal, get in contact with me for more deep-ass readings where you see you're on the right track. In readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Stop by Amazon. Why don't you? Pick yourself up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out there discriminating wisely. I'll see you again here soon, Taurus, behind the black veil.